This paper I'm chasing, large cases, I'm racing. No time for wasting, plenty hate and conversation when you making a statement. I'd rather show, not tell, instead of waiting on placement. Took the bull by the horns, why you hate me for that? Had more niggas on my side when I was out selling crack. Taking penitentiary chances, yeah, my pockets were fat. My family depending on me, I had to stop doing that. I'm trying to make my mama proud and enjoy my life. So much wrong I done, I'm about to bust me a right. And I don't care who down or who knock my moves, cause on the cool, y'all fools want me to lose. You rather be in my shoes instead of rocking your own. I wish that all these fake niggas would just leave me alone and go on and find yourself a new motivator. I'm sick and tired of these marks and these bitch ass haters. The same, some trill, some real, some straight up lame. I don't knock now, nigga, nah, that just ain't me. When you a player from the start, that's the way it should be. I tell them get money, nigga, cause I'ma get mine. And if you see me at the club, I don't stand in no lines. A lot of boys clout chasing, pretending they own, like they never had shit, living words of a song. I'm in the zone, I'm staying on my trill campaign. You was a G like me, you would be doing the same. Get your mind on your money, homie, really get on it. Stop acting like a bitch, or you a man or a woman. Some niggas phony, man, I don't fuck with them dudes. Niggas love playing victim, they hustling to lose. Nigga, I spit it high, go, irrevocable truth. I keep it trill in the streets and 2 trill in the booth. Yeah. All right. I'm glad Say Sanchez is in the building. He will be on Troll Patrol. There ain't it no good cocksucking low down motherfucker coming over here to foil a plot. Come on, man. You must be an intelligent ass motherfucker. Niggas say I'm a foil your plot. Nigga, what the fuck do that mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, bring your bitch ass on. Throw your best shot, man. Say, man, it's Heath Lee, man. I ain't here for a long time. But if you know like I know, nigga, I'm here for a good time. I'm a little late because I was chopping game with Super Tight TV. Yeah, you niggas wish you could do shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? I know some of them bitch ass niggas wish they could do some of the shit that we did. And guess what? The shit can never be done again, motherfucker. So you won't be able to. So get mad, smack your ass like a hoe, and walk like a duck and fuck you. You know what I mean? Say, man, it's the Black Mexican in the building. I want to tell y'all a little bit about how I came up. Zay Sanchez, you keep your eyes out for the motherfuckers coming trying to troll patrol. Get on their ass. Put that wrench upside their motherfucking head, man. That's a badass motherfucking jacket. Don't you try to order it. Don't nobody try to order that right now. Because the company I was dealing with said they couldn't make that white on white. Then they hit me up and said, we got something for you. I said, what you got? They say, you'll see. I say, okay. Yeah, okay. So once I see, then you'll see. But that motherfucker sure look good posted up there, tree of gear. How the fuck you gonna fall a plot that's been in action 20 years? Come on, man. You did? But now I say, man, check this out, man. Coming up, man, I'm gonna get right to it. My mom's, you know, she had a club at the time. And she was doing her little old thing. Now, she used to go kick it with one of her homegirls, you know, after work. Big James Wilson, what it do, baby? After her club, sometimes she'd go kick it with one of her homegirls. And she'd be sitting back drinking her Miller Lite and her E&J. And to make a long story short, a little Mexican man on a bicycle pulled up with the confidence of a giant. He pulled up with the confidence and he rapped to my mama. Hey, baby, what's going on, baby? And my mama like, nigga, I got 2 Cadillacs and a Lincoln Town car. What the fuck a nigga on the bike doing trying to talk to me? He said, hey, baby, I just made it out here. I don't know shit. I'm trying to figure it out. She said, well, go on, figure it out on your own. Get the fuck on. He said, well, could I buy some beer and just chill for a minute? My mama homegirl patted her on the leg like, let him buy the beer. Now, my mama own the whole club. She don't give a fuck about a nigga being able to buy a few cases of beer. She got a whole club stocked with liquor and beer. You understand? So she said, fuck it. Go on, sit your ass down. And he went on, sat down, and they sent a couple people to go get a couple cases of that cold beer. Now, at the time, I about 11 years old, you understand? But the cold beer was in the ice box, and I had full access to it at any given time. If they caught me drinking the beer, it wasn't nothing they were going to tell me, but, boy, is it cold? Yes, ma'am. Okay, now don't you get drunk. I ain't drunk. I really done had a whole 6-pack around this motherfucker. I'm really stumbling like a motherfucker. I'm really drunk as Stagger Lee round this bitch. Well, fuck it, ain't nobody give a damn. Long story short, the nigga sat there and was really putting them peas on my mama. What'd he say? I get paid every Friday. She said, uh-huh, so? I give you my check. She said, come on, man, hop in, motherfucker. Nah. But nah, man, back in the day, that's how them boys used to, you know, talk to the women's. They didn't know what to say. So they'd say, I give you my whole check. You know what I mean? That was just the first thing they say. How you doing, ma'am? Don't be trying to talk to me. I give you my whole check. Come on, nigga, hop in. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, so he told her, man, all I want is a woman like you to cater to everything and every need. I'm like, God damn it, nigga, you sure dropping that game. You know what I mean? So she took the nigga on a couple dates and looked into it. And the nigga was Trill. So don't ever think that because you riding on a bicycle, you can't pull a woman with a 5-bedroom house and 2 Cadillacs and a Lincoln Continental and a truck. You know what I mean? It could happen. Because he sure did it. Just like that. Now, what he didn't understand, he was info. She had 5 motherfucking kids that really wasn't kids. Really 5 motherfucking animals. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, he went on, put his game down, and he got in where he fit in. Now, it was kind of rocky when they first started. It was kind of rocky. But the way things went on, his family didn't want to accept the fact right off. Our family was like, what the fuck, you did? But after they kept kicking it and having such a good time, his family said, fuck it. Bring your family to our family, and we can do this shit every weekend. You know what I mean? They ain't say that. I think P. Diddy said that shit. But now, so they invited us over. Now, when we got there, it was kind of like a scene from the movie Scarface. Because one answered the door when he was like, entre. You got this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Nah, he didn't say you got the stuff. I don't know what he said. Enter. And they had a lady laying down on the pillow. You know, she was watching some movie. She was looking real ill. Now that's a movie. That's Scarface. But nah, they was all just running around trying to clean up. They was, they was excited when company come. But they cooked this big old feast. It smelled good now. Don't get me wrong. It was a big old tall ass pot of white rice. It was a vegetable type soup called yuca. Now they threw me off when they said yuca, because I was wondering, you could do what? You know what I mean? You could say what? You could do, I don't know. So, and they had another pot of pork. I don't know what kind of pork it was, but it was pork falling off the bone. It was cooked so savory with a bunch of onions and all kinds of shit. And they had some kind of Mexican bread. Now that was it now. That was it. But it was an abundance amount of this stuff. And they sat us at the table and they served us. And they treated us so well. Now they couldn't speak that much English, but we could understand what they were saying. So at the time, they started asking about how many males in the family. And my mama said, I got 4 boys and 1 girl, just thinking she making small talk. She don't know that they calculating about to start playing Cupid and matchmaker. So my big brother, he really don't want to be there. He got other shit he want to do, man. But he said, fuck it, he there. I'm there because shit, I'm 11, 12 years old. I don't know no better. And so all of a sudden, they called a name. And one walked out. She was about 14, 15. And they say, this is Esmeralda, whatever. And they say, she is for you. And they pointed at my second to the oldest brother. They say, she is for you. I said, what the hell going on? So they called another one. And she came out and said, this is Angelina. And man, Angelina was a bad motherfucker. God damn. Looked like she was straight out the motherfucking jungle. Cold black wavy hair. Skin like mine, but with no blemishes. Fine in the motherfucker. Barefooted and shit. Look mean. I ain't speak a lick of English. And they say to my older brother, Angelina is for you. She looked at my older brother like, I don't want to fuck with him, I don't think. But then my older brother was totally against it. Man, I ain't with this shit, man. I got hoes, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He ain't say that because that was way back in the day. But he was like, man, don't be trying to matchmake a me. Now I'm 11, 12 years old, you know what I'm saying? And I'm liking what's going on. So I'm like, where's mines? And they looked at me and kind of giggled. I say, no, fuck that. Where is mines? Since you paying motherfuckers up. Now, the one for my second to the oldest brother, you could tell that they didn't have no kind of connection. That shit wasn't gonna go nowhere. They were friendly to each other. They were ha ha he he kiki. But you could tell it wasn't nothing. But that bad motherfucker. We had to tell my older brother, man, just talk to him. And that nigga said, man, I don't want nothing to do with that type of shit. He said because he actually had hope. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Big bro wasn't stunting. He wasn't lying. He had a bunch of bad females. I'll put it like that. He had a bunch of bad females. Brown, tall, short, yellow, black. He ain't had no white girls at the time. That was not his thing. So at the end of it all, they wanted her and him to agree that they were going to be together. She couldn't speak much English, but she asked could she take the floor and speak. And everybody said, okay, go ahead. And she stepped to the floor and she pointed at her chest and she said, "Mi amor, back home. Mi amor, mi heart back home." And I'm like, what's she talking about? And she said it again. I said, could you say it one more time a little clear? She said, "Por favor, mi amor, back in my country." I say, your heart is in your country. She said, yeah, who I love is back home. They say, nigga, you ain't never going back home. Fuck that shit. We coming out here for a better slice of the pie. Here's your new husband. She began to cry and ran off. And my brother say, man, don't do that shit, man, because, I don't even want her. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, damn, 12 years old, I'm on the hard. I'm already on the hard. My little monkey dick sticking straight up. I'm like, I take her. You know what I mean? Shit. Angelina, holla at your boy. You know what I mean? And Angelina, poor Angelina, she was asked to come back to the room. And she was hesitant. And they pulled out a half a bamboo stick and went upside her motherfucking head. Bap, 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 bitch, get back in that motherfucking living room. Ho, you on display. Shit. These niggas got money. We were broke than a motherfucker. That big ass house we had was full of roaches and rats. Boy, we were fucked up around that bitch. We just looked good from the outside. And then we were shining on the outside. You know what I mean? Crying on the inside. You know what I mean? God damn it, boy, we fucked up. And they popped on old Angelina for a couple of times, all up on her motherfucking forearm bone and upside her head a couple of times. And they told her to go in there and talk to her new husband. And I told my brother, man, you see what you did, man? You got her beat on, man. Just entertain her. And they sat there and they built a little ha-ha-he-he. And through her broken English and his English, he from Africa. Well, I think we is. I don't know. We ain't never been over there. But yeah, they put together a plot. They said, we're going to agree to act like we're going to get along for the remainder of the visit. But after the visit, we ain't going to never fuck around ever, 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 ever again. And they pinky sweared on that. I'm watching everything. Because I want me some more Angelina. But they ain't have nothing for me. They didn't have no 11-year-old girl for me. Now, what the fuck was I going to do? You know what I mean? Now, what if they did match me up with? That would have been some pedophilia. Come on. That would have been some whole motherfucking pedophilia. They matching kids up around that bitch. But I ain't going to lie. I thought I was next in line. Shit. I was waiting on mine. You know what I mean? I knew they were finna send me a little strawberry shortcake with a motherfucking pink dress on with some ruffles on that bitch and some goddamn pro socks and some soccer shoes. Come on, baby. You look good to me. You did. You look good to me. Nah, man. So they ain't have nothing for me but a bowl of yuca and some pork bone and some white rice. And that shit was good. I ain't gonna lie. I ate the shit out that shit, man. I ate the shit out that shit. But yeah, after we left, you know what I'm saying, nothing ever transpired with them two. And I told my brother, I said, well, you fucked up. They gave you a wife. You should have took that motherfucker. But yeah, so next thing you know, moms and step-pappy, everything going good. He turning us on to his culture and we coaching him. And the next thing you know, they lay there, you understand, and get married. Now here's where the shit get rocky. One day, they was having a situation. And her car was parked at the club. And somebody busted the windows out and flattened the tires. Now, they was having a little situation, so they kind of had a little distance in between each other. Now, what I overheard was he was like, I'm trying to come back home. She like, nah, fuck that. Stay your ass away for right now. So what we also heard, it was said that a man on a bicycle pulled up and poked them tires and bust them windows. So once that report was given to her, she came home and just spoke out loud. I wish somebody kick his ass. That's what she said. I wish somebody kick his ass. Well, what she ain't know was she just stroked the motherfucking genie bottle. Her wish was about to come true. You did. She put the nigga on notice. So a couple of kids that I knew said to themselves on site, they gonna do just that. You did. Now about a month passed. Her car got fixed. The windows got repaired. Her tires got repaired or replaced. And so she walks in the house and said, hey, y'all, guess who home? Well, them two kids that had got the notice said it's time. And when he walked in the house, them kids beat his motherfucking ass. Split his motherfucking shit to the white meat. Got him introduced to an ambulance car. And them kids ran away. Them kids ran away. It wasn't until a few days later, the word was sent to them kids, please come back home. We forgive you. And they did. Now, everything went on smooth and everything was cool, you know, after that. But the fact had remained that your 11, 12-year-old stepkids didn't kick your motherfucking ass. Royally, man, you know what I mean? What the fuck have I got myself into? You know what I mean? This ain't no average shit. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Now, we talking about different type cheering. At the age of 13 is when I started serving cheese. I had never touched a $100. Now I play counting G's on East 11th Street or that damn short Texas. Fuck you talking about? Coming to fall your plan. Bitch ass nigga, you ain't talking about no motherfucking 4-leaf clover, nigga. Nigga, I'm an oak tree. But yeah, man, so everything was cool. But then we had a whole nother incident. They got into it again. And he went over to his sister's house. He said, fuck that shit. I ain't coming back. She said, I don't want you back, motherfucker. Now, after a couple of weeks of them checks drying up, bring your bitch ass back home. But he over there at his sister's house having a good time. So mom's taking it upon herself to pull up over there, telling me, I'm coming to get my motherfucking husband. Bring your bitch ass home. The bitch ass nigga say, shit, I'm over here eating good, drinking good. I'll be home when I get ready to come. And mom's raised the boy, if you bring your ass home now. And next thing you know, his nephews, they say, woman, get your ass away from around here. She say, fuck you niggas. They say, fuck you. She say, nigga, I'll get my son to beat your motherfucking ass. Now, by this time, I'm about 14, 15. I stand erect. I stand erect. 6-pack, fit like a tiger. I'm somewhere at the house fucking off, drinking cold beer, smoking tweeds. And mama over there arguing with her other side of the family, her in-laws. Now, somehow in between that time, they called her a bitch. Normally she'll have that 38, you know what I mean? But this time around, she say, you know what? I'm going to bring my sons back. You tell them you call me a bitch. So she come to the house and she said, Herbert Jenkins. I said, yes. She said, put your tennis shoes on, boy. I said, what's going on, mom? Such and such nephew's over there and call me a bitch. I said, for real? Yeah, okay. We're going to see who the bitch. Now, my stupid, dumb, retarded ass ain't asked for no description of the niggas who called her a bitch. I'm shit. You said nephews. So when you say the word nephew, I'm thinking belittle me, below me. And I put on my bestest motherfucking fighting shoes, and I put on my fighting shorts and my fighting shirt. And we pulled up round there, and I seen the woman come outside. I said, I'm sorry, man, but I'm about to kick your son's ass. She looked at me and said, ha! And she walked off. She continued washing clothes on the rock out. Yeah. So she do what the fuck she was doing. And then all of a sudden, I saw a motherfucker that was 4 times bigger than me with a big old jug head. Nigga forearms was big like Brutus on the cartoons. Nigga biceps was 5 of mine. I'm 6'3". The bitch ass nigga had to be by 6'6". The nigga was a giant. Now, these niggas supposed to be Nicaraguan, but these niggas was Nicaraguan mixed with Samoan. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Nigga, I'm talking about Shrek on steroids. And them bitches was double mint twins. When the other one came out to see who was out there barking, talking about he want to do some fighting, he took a look at me and threw his hand down like, get your bitch ass away from me. And these niggas was equally the same stature. They took my nuts just looking at them. But mama brought me over here, so I got to cock-a-doodle-doo and put my motherfucking strut down. I say, which one of y'all, where y'all nephews at? They say, what you talking about? They was some big dumb motherfuckers too. I say, where your nephews at that call my mama a bitch? Because I'm ready to go one-on-one with each one of them. They say, we the nephews. I say, damn it, man. Mama looking at me, I'm looking at mama. And I'm looking at this motherfucking giant. I say, nigga, I'm from PA, nigga. Say, fool, nigga, come on, let's get it. Man, I ran in there up on that nigga. That nigga say, that nigga put his hand on the top of my head and held me in place while I was swinging at the motherfucking fences. Yeah, nigga. Take this, nigga. Take this one. Yeah, how about this one? Nigga, ain't none of that shit I threw connected. And that nigga was strong enough to hold me by my fucking head and look at me like, look at this little motherfucker. Then he pushed me a little bit. I almost caught a goddamn backwards flip. He said, you better get away from here before we hurt you. Then the other one came outside. I became a motherfucking Chihuahua dog. I stood about 15 feet away and I said, yeah, bitch ass nigga. Which one of you niggas first? Come on. Come on out in the street. Come on, get some. They both was, get your bitch ass from around here before we fuck you up. You know what I mean? Them niggas really was sparing my life. Because if them two motherfuckers would have got hold of me, them bitches would have plucked my head off like a goddamn dragonfly. Come on, man. I'm telling you straight business. After a while, I realized, boy, my mama done fucked me, man. My mama done took me over here to get stomped on, jumped on, and fucking DOA. So finally, I realized these niggas trying to spare me before they hurt my fucking ass. So I tell my mama, man, come on, man, let's get the fuck away from around here. Leave them goddamn people alone. But they call me a bitch. I say, bitch, they should have. No. Come on now, get your motherfucking ass away from around here for these niggas hurt us. That shit was fucked up, man. How could she bring me over there knowing that them niggas were 2 tons of motherfucking fun? Now, where you segue into now? They got back together, everything fell in place. But here's where the shit get really interesting. One day, the feds kicked in our motherfucking door. Now, I understood at this time that if this wasn't the federales in the state, in INS, and there was somebody else, we would have been some dead motherfuckers. Because when they kicked that motherfucker in, they came in that bitch so fast, they had every motherfucker under siege within seconds.
Them bitches threw some smoke off in that bitch. They threw some other shit making noise off in that bitch. And I'm full of them tweeds and them 40s, dreaming about some bubble booted white bitch licking on my stick. And I heard a motherfucking gun cock. I said, boy, this dream getting kind of funky. And a nigga said, put your goddamn hands up. You no good motherfucking illegal immigrant. I said, what? Now I had a perm at the time, and when I go to sleep, I put a stocking cap on and I slick my hair back with a little dippity do. Now I ain't use no dippity do, but I use style in jail. I had a perm, nigga. Put that perm on that shit. That shit lay down straight. Comb that bitch back. Put that styling gel on that bitch. Put that stocking cap on and go to sleep. Pimping. So my stocking cap had came out while I was sleeping because I was doing some fucking and hunching in my goddamn sleep. So my hair was all over my head. And man, this nigga got a goddamn, I don't even know what kind of gun it is, pointed at my head. Talking about, get up and put your motherfucking hands up, you illegal immigrant, you. I say, damn it. You motherfucker brought us here from Africa. Shit, give me a ticket back and some bread for my services. But I ain't know where you were. Somebody let me know if they could hear me. Motherfucker trying to call my phone. Somebody let me know if they could hear me. Okay, yeah. Somebody must could hear me. Yeah, so before you know it, man, nigga done threw me all on the floor in my bedroom, flashing lights all in my goddamn face, and cuffed me up tight than a bitch. Nigga was roughhousing me like a motherfucker, man. I'm still half-ass drunk, sleep, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And so he run me down my stairs. I'm damn near tripping and shit. And the nigga throw me on the couch next to my stepdaddy. He say, we got another one. So after they had everybody in the living room, a couple of us was cuffed up. He said, I'm here to serve a search warrant and the arrest of every illegal immigrant in this house. I'm looking around like, well, why the fuck you got me cuffed up? And they say, what is your name? I said, Herbert. They say, damn it, this motherfucker speak good English. He must have learned some shit. They say, what is your original name? I say, probably Kunta Kinte, motherfucker. But I don't know. You know what I mean? So they like, this motherfucker, he don't sound like he from there. They say he must have been practicing his English. And my mama, she talking to one of them and shit. They got her trying to, pull out her guns and everything. And she cussing they bitch ass out. And so when she walk out and see, she say, what the fuck you got my baby arrested for? They say this motherfucker Mexican or Nicaraguan. She say, boy, that motherfucker black. If you don't get them goddamn handcuffs off my baby, I'ma sue you motherfuckers. And I looked at the white boy. I said, man, I've been trying to tell your bitch ass nigga. He do sound like old Port Arthur ass nigga. Uncuff him. So my stepdaddy sitting there looking like a deer caught in the headlights. And they started reading off some shit. And I thought to myself, Step Pappy was cool in the motherfucking fan. But listening to what this white boy talking about, Step Pappy got a rap sheet long as my motherfucking dick. You did? That ain't that long. But I'm just saying, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put about 6, 7 of my dicks down there. Yeah, that's some long ass shit right there. Nah, I said, damn, this nigga here been hustling like a motherfucker. And they took my nigga, dog. They took my nigga. They put some kind of hold on him. They threw him in a situation, man, when he would finally make a phone call, man, it sounded like it was 1,300 motherfuckers around him on the phone, and he couldn't even put his conversation together. All he could say is, man, they damn near got me in a concentration camp. Now, this man been living good as fuck. He been working. He been, you know what I mean? He been on some trill shit. He ain't been getting in no trouble. But his past came back to haunt him. And from there, he had no bond. From there, they sent him to the federal penitentiary, where he did 7 years. Now he thinking after the 7 years, at least he can get out and come home. My mama waited 7 years. But when he got out, they sent him back to Nicaragua. They deported him. Now, I'm like this right here. Now, I understand the United States on America got their own way of doing things. But why did you make him do that time here knowing you were going to deport him anyway? Why you just didn't deport him when you found him? Now, the shit they got him deported and really got him on the radar was the way he got here. And let me show you how dirty motherfuckers is. We don't be understanding, man. People be going through some shit to be here where we at, where we feel like ain't shit. They swam over here, my nigga. They lost loved ones while they was on their way over here. Babies, young kids, old folks who couldn't make the journey. They went days without eating. They were crammed up in places while they were swimming through the river, avoiding animals and shit, dead bodies floating all in the water. A minimal amount of clean water to drink to share amongst multiple motherfuckers. Then when they get where they going, somebody done promised them paperwork, knowing damn well they were selling the people fake paperwork. The people thinking, hey, this shit right here is good. It's a backdoor deal done in the alley by a fig tree, but it's good. And it took them people years to track down each one of them. But before you knew it, they had the whole clan plus some more. Now, you would think after being married and going through all that there, that would, make his business straight. But it didn't. And they said that a little while later, he wound up dying over there. So RIP to the Step Pappy, man. So I just wanted to come let y'all know, man, I'm the Black Mexican. I was so connected in, I can sell the shit back to the Mexicans. That's my nigga Apostle Paul song, man. Y'all go check that out, man. I just wanted to tap in and tap out, fool with y'all because I'm cool with y'all. And finally, I'm starting to learn what to do with y'all. Hope y'all know what to do with me. Know what I'm talking about? It's the Trio Cast, baby. We Trio Cast and lasting around this bitch. I'm out.